Hey guys, it is currently 12 p.m. I'm officially starting my first day in Copenhagen. I just arrived from Amsterdam yesterday. This is gonna be second to last, technically third to last city before I end my 7-week Europe trip, which by the way, I've been literally documenting my entire trip, so all the vlogs are up. But we're here in Copenhagen and I've reunited with Mush, who's come to meet me here. Literally after being here for like 5 minutes. I love it, first of all. Second of all, the fashion here is so good. Like people really step out.
That's why Luan showed up.
Exactly, so we had to show out. I've been saving this outfit for Copenhagen. Yeah. I bought this in Italy, in Venice actually. And this is what it looks like. Sorry, you go ahead. That's okay. So the Airbnb is literally 3 minutes away from city center Nyhavn, which is like the city center of Copenhagen. That like famous street with all the pretty houses is literally right behind you. So we're gonna go check it out.
It's really busy.
It is.
There's a lot of tourists.
Yes. Also, we decided to walk across the street because literally everybody is on that side. And we get a better view of the houses over here. It's so cute. Hi. It's so cute. I just got some Insta photos here. I saw on TikTok that it's very much a thing for the sun in Denmark to be like extra brutal, even though it's not that hot today. Like sunburns happen a lot. Also, apparently there's like really high rates of skin cancer.
What ultrasons do you imagine?
There are so many bikes here. I'm no longer culture shocked coming from Amsterdam. I expected there to be a lot of bikes, but I did see a TikTok of this girl talking about how like in Copenhagen, there's genuinely bike traffic. It's like a traffic jam, except with bikes. And this girl was like, this is my ride to work every morning. This is chaos. Guys, we were walking down this way and the bridge just ended in the middle of the water. Like the cyclists were saying something about, oh, it's gonna take an hour. We were like, what's gonna take an hour? So I guess the bridge will be reconnected in an hour. Like I'm confused about how it even will. Like does a boat come and like acts as like a temporary passing? Like that's so confusing. Okay, we're gonna walk all the way down to that bridge and then walk all the way back there. Mush found this restaurant called Bar that was recommended by Dua Lipa on TikTok. We've ordered a couple of like bread sandwich situations. We've got a chicken salad, beef tartare, and also, I forgot what this one was called, but it has like a poached egg and mayonnaise on it. Ooh. So we've got the egg drizzling down like a waterfall right now. I feel like I'm like cutting into meat with the bread. Low-key.
It's rye bread.
Yours looks so good. Mmm, yummy. I like that bread. It has like a sweet vibe to it. Can I try yours? Mmm, delicious. This area is so cute. People are just like hanging out by the water, swimming, sunbathing. I can already see why this is one of the happiest countries in the world.
And everyone has money.
Which is why they're the happiest country. They all get paid. And you know, actually I think there's a lot of young couples who are having children because they all get paid like a good amount of money.
It's like the complete juxtaposition to Japan.
This is like an outdoor street food area, it appears. And luckily the bridge did open back up. We're gonna walk around 20 minutes back towards the city center. Okay, so we've now made it to the neighborhood where there are a bunch of stores. We're about to walk more that way, 2 minutes to the first store. I don't even know what it's called yet. Ooh, I match the lamps. See, if I stand here, you think people would tell that I'm not a lamp? So we are now at the store called Alice. And I've never seen a store be like mint green before. I need to take a mirror selfie here. So So the next store that we're gonna check out is this pottery and ceramics store called Studio Arhaj, and it looks so cute. You can literally see the workers making the pottery in front of you, which is so cool. Everything seems to be handmade. So I'm a very clumsy person. I'm trying to be like locked in right now to make sure I don't accidentally back into this table and fall all over it. Very cute stuff. It's not necessarily like my style entirely. I love these though. Like I love these like sort of more like, they're like less colorful. I also kind of like this. Yeah.
Just a Sharif, that Sharif does it.
Shout out Sharif. Yeah.
He like this.
Found another one. It's a lot thinner of a material. And then jacket. We've checked out maybe like 5, I want to say. 5 stores. And we're on our way to another one. Wow, they just have public urinals on the street. What the heck? That is so like public, it's actually crazy. But yeah, I think we're walking through a festival. It looks like some sort of pride parade. So we are now at a department store and I've just tried on this CP company jacket. Dude. I love goose down jackets in general. This is like a perfect green. It reminds me of like the green Capital pillow jacket.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? But
I wish I had the goggles.
same, that'd be unreal. Dude, I love this. This is so tough. So cute. Guys, when my money is up instead of my funny, the damage I'll do, bro. It's like cool but not life-changing. It's really soft on the inside. We are now at Stone Island and I just tried on this purple knit. This is a large, so obviously it's too big, but if it was smaller with like a little black skirt, I think I'm learning this Europe trip that I actually really like how I look in purple. Guys, look how big this department store is. We just came up, it's huge. So Mush and I picked up this book called Wabi Sabi Welcome. It's about learning to embrace the imperfect and entertain with thoughtfulness and ease. And the whole concept of like the Japanese wabi-sabi lived in imperfect interior. And the book is actually so interesting. And a cool detail that I really love is that they don't have the spine because it's all about embracing imperfection. So cute. Oh, we're in Muji, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned. The Muji is literally this entire floor, which is so cool. Now we're going to a restaurant called Goldfinch. He said goldfish earlier. So it's 9 p.m. and we actually showed up an hour late to our reservation. She was like, you're an hour late. We're like, oh, because I think what happened was Mush booked it when he was in London, which is an hour behind. When he came to Copenhagen, I'm assuming the calendar just auto-adjusted the time to an hour forward, which ended up making us an hour late. But good thing they have plenty of availability. The first thing we've ordered is a chicken and lobster dumpling topped with truffle. Cheers. Honestly, it's all right. I also ordered a mojito. So I got a coconut green tea salted drink. It tastes healthy. I like it. It's basically green tea with like a coconut aftertaste.
So good.
It's lovely. Next up, we've ordered a seasonal vegetable like crispy salad with sesame and honey. That's really good.
It's really good salad.
Really refreshing.
So sharp.
Crispy. Then we have fried whole shrimps that are like salt and peppered. Wow. Yeah, that's really good. It's like you bite and it disappears. So our last 3 dishes have arrived. The first thing that we're gonna dig into is the crispy aubergine, which is basically eggplant.
It's so light.
So far, that's my favorite thing we've had. Next up, we're gonna try this black bean chicken.
Which you has.
It's good. My mom makes this for me all the time, so the flavor isn't like totally new to me, but it is good. Like, it's well done. Lastly, we have salted fish fried rice, aka hamika la chapa.
That's quite nice.
I like it. I think it's a little too salty for my preference. Well, we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this. Good morning, guys. It is Copenhagen day 2. After dinner last night, we checked out the Soho house in Copenhagen. There was like this R&B event going on with this like Filipino DJ, and I swear that was the most diverse. It was the most diversity we've seen in Copenhagen. There were so many like Filipinos, all types of Asians, all types of people. It was nice. Anyway, so there appears to be an Ironman going on today. We just stepped out of the apartment and I can hear somebody speaking. The roads are like all blocked off for it. So an Ironman, for those of you who don't know, is a 2.4 mile swim, a 112 mile bike ride, and a marathon, which is 26.2 miles. Wow.
100-mile bike is crazy.
100-mile bike ride is nuts. But anyway, today we're gonna start off our day by going to this place called Fresh Market. He's on 75 hard, so we're accommodating the health stuff. So Mish and we were walking at a snail speed, like so slow. But anyway, we passed by this random coffee shop and just ordered some breakfast. I just got an iced coffee. We're gonna give this a taste test. Good, and not too sweet at all. We're upstairs. It is so cute and quaint in here. We just read about wabi sabi yesterday, so now I'm seeing it everywhere. Just like things being lived in, being aged, and that being like aesthetic. There's obviously more to that philosophy, but this is my croissant breakfast sandwich. Mush got a yogurt parfait situation. Phenomenal. What is this place called? We gotta find out. Anyway, we're gonna enjoy the rest of this and then head towards the Fresh Market still. So we are now at the Fresh Market, just arriving. There's like a bunch of little cafes and restaurants, and now we're at this like hall. It doesn't look like all the foods are meant to be healthy. I think it's just like a food hall. But we're gonna find a stall that sells like some fresh pressed juices maybe. I got this mango summer morning chia seed pudding. Next thing on the itinerary is to go to the round tower. Honestly, I just want to get a fit pic in there. But this neighborhood is so nice. I actually don't think we've walked around this neighborhood quite yet.
So I've noticed in Copenhagen, there's no skyscrapers.
Yeah, not at all. I hope there's a view up top. It was about $10 per person. So we're going up this staircase and we have no idea what it's to. Oh, we just saw a line. Oh, it's oh.
You should put it around your neck a bit, just the types of buildings.
Just finished up at Round Tower and Mish helped me get some pictures, and right now we're gonna go back to Soho House just to like vibe for a bit because I think both of us are getting very tired. So as we're walking, we're passing by the runners for the marathon. Some people really chose to do an Ironman today, not just a marathon, but a marathon cycling over 100 miles, a long swim, while we're just vibing. Also the backdrop is just so beautiful, like having these colorful houses in the back. Everybody's wearing like colorful biker shorts and like outfits. They're all in their biking outfits. So I'm now at the Soho house in Copenhagen, which is so empty, by the way. I think everybody is just having an outing. They're all at the marathon. There's a bunch of people on their boats. A lovely day today. Like the weather is absolutely perfect. Mish is leaving in about 2.5 hours to the airport to go back to London. I leave for Stockholm tomorrow. It's actually crazy how nobody is here. Genuinely nobody. Good morning. It is now the next day. So last night said bye to Mush. He left in the evening, and then I just spent the night chilling in this apartment, pre-packing and also planning for today. So in about an hour, I'm gonna get brunch with this girl who I met at a community event in LA like a few months back. And it was like this girls' nature community thing called Today Camp. So she moved to Copenhagen and we've been staying in touch just online. So we're gonna hang out today. Today I will be traveling to Stockholm, which is gonna be my last city of my 7-week European tour, technically, before I go back to London for a few days and then home. But it's my last new city. That means I only have a few more hours of experiencing Copenhagen. I honestly feel like as the trip has progressed, my energy to explore new things has like definitely lessened. Like it's become more of a lifestyle. I'm kind of just like existing in another city now while still like seeing a good amount of things. I have a lot of thoughts about like traveling this long, my experience with it, and like would I recommend it, this, that, and the third, but I'm not gonna bore you with that right now. But what I will do is give you an apartment tour before I check out today. If I had an apartment like this, I would literally be making so many YouTube videos just because I'm so inspired by this space. This is the front door. We walk into this hallway. Everything is very IKEA. Like this is the IKEA shoe rack. We're gonna walk in. There's another bedroom here, but it's the host's like storage bedroom. And then there is a full body mirror. This is also the fit for the day. Then we move left and we are greeted by this dining room. So cute, so Pinterest. To the left is the kitchen, which is without a doubt an IKEA kitchen. The entire apartment has these windows that give natural lights. There's like some random plants, more IKEA, and to the left again is the bedroom. Ignore how the bed is not made right now. But then there's this lantern lamp, windows all across. So pretty. Another IKEA dresser with one of my backpacks. And then we go over here and we have the living room. I do think it's a little like interesting how the living room is in a room all the way from there, but I'm not complaining. So I love this like low couch, and then I think this is another IKEA coffee table. Windows everywhere. Then they have like a bunch of coffee table books, a record player, and a TV. And then you come here and there's this little like hallway. They've made like bookshelves here. And then lastly, we have the bathroom. And of course, Aesop soap. This is literally straight out of my Pinterest board. I love it. It's so cute. I can't believe I go back to LA in a week. Actually less than a week. Because I've been abroad now for almost 6 weeks. My total trip is like 6 weeks and like 4 days or something like that. The fact that I've been abroad for almost 6 weeks, it is such a long amount of time. I honestly don't know if I'll ever do a trip this long again. Like it's so tempting, but my actual like reality of it is just too long. Like I needed to be home like 2 weeks ago. We're gonna enjoy it anyway, because we're here and it's still an incredible opportunity. I feel so many blessings to be able to travel and everything. I am going to continue having my fun for the next week and then go home and get back to business. So it's currently 9:42. I gotta head out. I just bought a metro ticket in both Berlin and Copenhagen. I've noticed like you can just walk onto the trains. There's no tap like situation, but they will have like people on the train checking to see if you've bought a pass. Literally within like the first train ride that Mush and I took in Copenhagen, someone checked for it. We were like, wait, what? Like we didn't even know. She was like, oh, it's 700 DKK, which is like over $100. Fine if you don't have this pass. And we were like, oh, we just got here. Like literally just like insinuating, like, please give us some grace. And she was like, okay, like you need one, but like get off here and then buy it and then whatever. So that's what we did. So I just dropped off my luggage at this random grocery store using this app called Luggage Hero. I think I'm paying like $5 an hour, which is kind of a lot for my 2 bags. It's just convenient. But I'm about to meet Elliana at this cafe called maannn Cafe. And we're in this neighborhood called Vesterbro, a lot more calm and suburban than Nyhavn. Yay, breakfast! Ooh, I'm vlogging. So we are about to dig into this madness. I'm so excited. I know, we're just yapping away, by the way. Like, we're yapping about literally absolutely everything. Okay, guys, we just finished eating brunch at maannn Cafe. Or Caf.
Well, Mel, M-A-D, it's like Mel and Kaf.
M-A-D?
M-A-D, but it sounds Mel.
Oh, D's or L's here.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
What would you rate it?
Okay, honestly, I would rate it like, I think I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, same.
You know?
Yeah, like, it was
like
okay.
7 out of 10. It was okay. It wasn't like
nothing
the
was
best thing I've
phenomenal,
had.
but it's like a cute vibe.
It's a cute vibe. I think
concept.
if we were outside, I was voting holistically.
Yes.
So we were inside. It was a little stuffy.
Yes.
Conversation was awesome.
That's a point. That's a point. That's a point there.
Food was good. Yeah.
But now Elliana's gonna show me around. Is Vesterbro or how
yes,
do you,
Vesterbro.
Okay, that's how you say
and then
it.
we're gonna go to Folkhuset Absalon, which is like a culture house. Yeah. And basically like this really kind of like rich billionaire of Copenhagen, like he started it for the community, which is really cool. And they host like yoga, community events, they do community dinners. Actually,
it's, like,
it's a really cool vibe. So we're gonna go in there.
Yes.
I'm sure you'll see. Inside.
Yes.
And then just walk around because it is a gorgeous day. And the thing about Copenhagen is like when the sun is out, everyone and their mom is outside.
Yes. So we're here at the culture house now. It looks like it was a church that has been renovated. Very colorful vibes. And Elliana's gonna meet me upstairs in just a moment, but she was telling me that people just come here to just gather. Like you can show up solo. They'll have like events going on. People will just like eat together, just meet other people and like work. This is like such an actual third space. I feel like so many other third spaces that I've come across are all like a coffee shop where people don't really interact, or it's some sort of event that you have to pay to get into. But this is like a literally just come, show up, hang, actually talk to each other, play games, whatever type of third space. Like this is like real community in my opinion when you don't actually have to pay for it. And it's nice and interesting to see that. So Elliana and I have been talking about like third spaces and concepts and like culture, all this stuff, and I saw this record shop. I was like, let's swing by, and they have a cafe attached. It's so cute.
They have a lot of like artists, but it's like really cool because sometimes like Danish society is like super insular, and it's like coming into a space where like we can also vibe with like,
yes.
Bob Dylan, like you know, like
it's not so
really
it's like
cool.
actually like more cultured.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really, it's
an obsessive decadence, giving over good questions.
This is cute. I like this little like podium. I feel like in Europe too, you just don't hear a lot of like R&B, rap, like it's all like house or something. So it's nice to hear music from home. One of those. You and your little vlog. Okay, so Elliana's now showing me this park. Tell me more.
okay, let me tell you more. So this park in like 2010, I think roughly, maybe 2012. I don't remember the exact date, but there was a cloudburst in Copenhagen. Cloudburst, basically like so much rain and the city just like, it flooded. There was a huge amount, it was a climate change situation, and there was a huge amount of water that kind of infiltrated the city. Everyone was like freaking out. And so then in Copenhagen's, like in the city's adaptation plan, every new thing that is built has to have some sort of like water retention element into it, which is really cool. So this whole park is a space made for water retention if there's another cloudburst. So basically what happens, if you notice here, this is all drained, and it's so water retention there helps to drain through. It drains through to that space right there, the fountain, and then this, in the event that there is another like crazy storm, these shoot out and create a wall.
Wait,
which
wow.
completely like this can and then everything can flood here, and then they can take all of the water that's like flooding through the city and put it into this space. It's like public green space, which is really sought after and idolized and just like so important in urban livability. Everything here that you'll see.
You need an urban planning channel.
Yes, I do. Oh my god, I could talk
For
about
context, guys, she is studying, or part of your study is urban planning
and environmental ecology. No, I get like annoying about it because I'm like, oh,
no, I love it though.
Copenhagen just got voted the most livable city, and like it is in so many ways so livable, and part of the reason is they have this like philosophy that's like the 5-15-30 rule. And so you have to live like 5 meters away from a tree, 15 meters away from like green space or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, this is all sunken, so all the green space is sunken down, that way it can get flooded, and it's such a vibe.
Oh my gosh, and this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, so cute. Guys, petition for Elliana to make a freaking YouTube channel just to yap, like honestly.
Just to yap.
Oh, wait, she pulled out the journal. This is the Ed journal.
This is the journal. This is like, I took like all of my notes from this semester. It's like, who are we designing spaces for?
Oh my gosh.
Cohesiveness, clarity. Well, this is my bicycle infrastructure class, but
oh my God. Yeah, guys, and for context, we met in LA, which is like the worst urban planning. Do people even walk?
I know,
Genuinely.
it's the least walkable city ever. I don't have a car either. And actually they used to have a like a red line system, a train system, and then they ripped it all out and like infiltrated with highways.
Yeah.
And then they're increasing the highways. And in Boston, they actually removed one of the central highways that went through the main city.
In a good way.
And it is so good.
Yeah.
So good. And it's like, we just need to like get rid of the highway lanes and then increase public transportation. Like, God forbid public transportation is efficient and free. Like,
yeah. But anyway, now we're at this different section of the park.
Water retention. Yeah.
Wait, so I'm guessing the basketball court closes off and becomes a water
retention.
Oh, this is a soccer court, not a basketball court.
Soccer court.
Oops.
Whatever. It's whatever's. But yeah, soccer court. And then you'll also notice how there's no girls in there, because there's a lot of studies done about how spaces that are closed off for sports, girls do not feel comfortable going in, like young girls, like it's this
closed
total,
off, like literally walls?
Like literally walls. Like girls will not enter, and like at most playgrounds you'll see boys in a closed arena playing a sport, and girls will like be kicking the soccer ball over there, playing a sport over there.
All right guys, so I am now at the train station. I've been waiting here for about an hour. I said bye to Elliana, who I absolutely loved hanging out with. So shout out Elliana if you're watching this. I just loved how like educated she was about urban planning, social change, and community, and I just love like those topics of conversation. So we yapped to the max. It was so much fun. Now I'm about to hop on my train to Stockholm, which is my last new city in Europe. I have less than a week before I go home. I've been in Europe for 6 weeks, which is so crazy that I'm now nearing the end. But I'm gonna go ahead and close off this Copenhagen vlog here. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you if you made it to the end, and I hope to see you in my next video. See you guys in Stockholm. Bye.
Så då kopplar vi på lite B-vagnar och så rullar vi vidare från Malmö klockan 17:14 alltså. Efter avgång Malmö så återkommer jag också med lite mer information.